giant set back day at Elite, but also with progressive overload. All right, guys, I am going to literally destroy these nerds' head, right? Like, so many people in the bodybuilding world believe you have to be on like one side of the fence or the other. Like, you have to be progressive overload, you have to be volume, you have to be giant sets, whatever. Well, guess what? I'm gonna do progressive, hold on. I'm gonna do activation to start. So I'm getting all the science shit. Then I'm gonna do progressive overload for 2 exercises, and then I'm gonna do a giant set and then finish with a superset. Guess what? It left me with a nasty pump. I had a blast, and I don't know if you would have seen it on camera, but I was literally pouring sweat off of my face. So follow along, strap in, and I'm gonna talk to you about why I did what I did. If you've been following along with the training programs, we have Scorpion, we have Sub-Zero, and oh, guess what, the third piece to it, Reptile. I hadn't released that anywhere. I think only Chaz and I talked about it. But in the end of Sub-Zero, in the beginning of Reptile, what I've been doing on my Friday or back pump days, whenever that falls, is I've been starting with the Kuba activation. So that's just that crossbody cable extension or cable contraction into a plank, and that's to work my bracing. We didn't film that today because I just didn't need to. We've done it the last 2 back days, and there's plenty of that on camera already. What I'm gonna do after that is I'm getting right into another activation, which you'll see today is the 5-inch grenade handle from Elite FTS. Now, sadly, they no longer make that piece. That's a prototype that I got, I think it was like in 2013 or 14. But anyways, you can see what I'm doing here. It's to simulate like a dumbbell pullover, because I have to loop my hands around the ball, and then I'm doing sets of 10 to 15. I'm doing alternating sets of that, so I'll do a set of the sternum pull downs, rest for a minute. I'll go over to the hammer strength pull down, supinated, and do one arm at a time, and I'm doing my pull downs. So coming into the day, last week I got 10.5 on the pull down, and I told Chaz before I started filming, I said I want 11, and if my memory's right, I got 11.5, so win on that. So I do the straight arm pull downs, rest a minute. I do my left arm, rest a minute. Do my right arm, rest a minute. I do a back off set where I'm doing as many reps as I can. Chaz didn't film this either, by the way. So as many reps as I could with 95 pounds of the straight arm pull down, immediately go over to the hammer strength pull down, and I do my left arm and then my right arm with 2 plates. So incredible pump right out the gate. And again, top set back off here of the hammer strength pull down. All right, next up, and I'm beyond excited to show you guys this. I don't think we've gotten 125s on camera, but I've done it a couple times by myself in here. So I do 2 fill sets, one with the 70s, one with the 95s, and I get 125s. So last week I got 7 full range and 3 partial. So today I got 8 full range and 2 partial. So still the same number of 10 total, but I got 1 more full range of motion rep, and that's after hitting a PR, PB, whatever you want to call that, on the hammer strength pull down. So back-to-back wins there. Now for my back off of this Pritchett row, I did the 95s for as many reps as I could, throw those things down, grab the 70s off the bench, do as many as I could. This back offset, guys, I'm telling you, you need to try this. And if you don't have the Pritchett pad, don't stress, just do an incline bench row. Simple as that, face down on it, and mimic this setup. I'm telling you, your back will be freaking lit up after one top set and the back off. All right, now the magic, the giant set. So what you'll see here, guys, is I do 3 rounds, and Chaz filmed the 3rd of a giant set. So I pick a handful of 5 exercises that I love and feel. I'm starting here with the John Jewett pull down. This is I just take an incline bench, set it in the inside of a cable, and I'm doing my just simply a underhand or semi-supinated pull down to try to drill my lat. This feels incredible. Not having it set all the way at the top like I've done in the past just feels better on my lat. And if you watch any of his videos, he'll talk about the alignment and how that's specifically designed to drill the lat. So I did 10 and 10 there. Then immediately I stand up, I go over to the mag grip, close grip, supinated pull down, and I'm just trying to get 10 here, guys. Pay attention to this form. I get a good stretch on my lats, and I come down and get a full contraction. So I'm trying to drive that to my sternum. So I'm thinking about pinkies to sternum, and I do 10 of those. Then I walk over to the dumbbell rack and I do a lighter weight dumbbell row. So I only have 70 pounds here, but coming at where it does, what I'm trying to think about is elbow back and around my body. And I'm thinking about fully shortening and cramping my lat on every one of these 10 reps here, guys. Immediately go behind to give my arms a break. I'm gonna do a dumbbell pullover. So I'm trying to get 10 here. I only have 50 pounds, but if you look at this form, it's a shortened range of motion. I'm trying to keep my triceps out of this as much as humanly possible. And I'm thinking about opening up my lats, open up my rib cage, and just get a big, huge stretch. All right, power movement of this giant set. It's gonna be the T-bar row. Now notice I only have 2 plates on here, but it is drilling my upper back. So with a semi-pronated grip, I'm just trying to eke out 10 any way I can get them. And listen, my upper back was cramping after this. And then to finish off the giant set, I'm gonna do the Dante Row. Neutral grip, individual handles. These feel absolutely wonderful. All I'm doing is thinking about lower lat and then stretch the shit out of my lats. And what a great way to finish this exercise rotation. So 10 reps of the Dante Row. Again, I did 3 total rounds of that giant set with roughly 3-minute rest in between. Last thing to finish here, guys, is a superset. So I wanted something for my erectors, but something I haven't shown you guys on camera, and this is gonna be the seated deadlift with dumbbells. So seated dumbbell deadlift, I'm doing 8 reps with a 30 pounds. So if you notice here, I have my feet spread and wide, and all I'm doing is getting a really straight back, and I'm lowering these dumbbells to the ground, pausing on the ground, and then firing up to a contraction. This hammers my erectors. Now I know what you're gonna say, Chris, you only have 30 pounds. Just try it. It's a great stretch on your hamstrings, it's a great stretch on your adductors, and it absolutely had my lower back cramping in a positive way. So I do 8 of those, then I immediately flip around on that bench and I do seated cable rows, 1 arm at a time, and I'm thinking about drilling that lat. So I'm getting all those fibers down, connecting into my erectors and spine, lit up and just driven into. So I do 8 each arm there, immediately flip back around, do 8 more deadlifts, and then flip around and do 8 more single arm cable row. Now what you'll find here is on the second set of the cable row, I had to lower the weight. So I went from 95 to 80 because I didn't want to start jerking with my arms. I wanted to initiate that pull with my lat, contract with the lat, and let out with the lat. So with this and where it was in rotation, I was far more concerned about the contraction and the quality of the rep over move and load, because at this point I'd already done that in the session. If you look at the totality of that workout, that took us start to finish, I think, an hour and 10 minutes. I'm dripping sweat. My back is pulsing from top to bottom. So I know my job was accomplished and well done. And it's sessions like this that are adding tissue to my back that I am beyond excited about. So if you need a back pump day, but also want to scratch that itch of progressive overload, this is it. So the last thing I'm going to leave you guys with before hopefully you like, share, and subscribe to the video, I want you to think about training outside of the box. And the reason I say that is everyone wants to be in this little tight constriction. And I've always thought, I want to have the most fun in a training session. I love moving heavy weight. I love getting a pump. I love sweating my face off. So why can't we do that all in the same session? So a little bit of activation, progressive overload for 2 exercises, giant set, superset to finish, and I am wiped. I'm going to go home. I'm going to smash my cream of rice. Discount code C Edmonds for a bowl of gains. And I'm going to do egg whites and a soft pretzel. So incredible meal, and I'll take me a nap, and then we're going to head to an all-star playoff game. So I'm pretty excited for that. So enjoy this video, guys. Like I said, like, share, subscribe. I'm this close to 21,000 subs and growing. So thank you for all the support. Until next time, Chris on the TV.